Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat, my moderators, AV, HP3, Lily Cat, hey Riri, hey Ben, hey Just Geo. All right, shout out to all the members of the channel. I appreciate you guys. You don't even know. All right, so we about to do a quick energy check-in. See what's going on. You know what, gang? I'm fed up. All right. Now, I don't know if y'all fed up or what, but I'm fed up. Okay. I am tired of people who don't want to be accountable for their healing. I'm tired of motherfuckers walking around projecting. Okay. People claim they looking for healing. But the moment it makes them uncomfortable, they ain't looking for healing no more. Now they looking for their next villain. It's a lot of people walking around pretending like they looking for healing when they really looking for their next villain. Okay? There's motherfuckers out here who will come into your space. You allow them space. Okay? And they don't want to heal. They just want you to talk to them like a victim 24/7. You can't have no adult conversations with nobody no more. Okay? Everybody wants you to deal with them with baby gloves. Okay? I'm tired of motherfuckers walking around looking for people to be mad at. Okay? I'm over it. Now, I deal with hundreds of people a month sometimes. And I swear, people are not really wanting to heal. They just want somebody to blame some shit on. Okay? Yes, some things don't be our fault. But sometimes some shit be our fault too. The shit we allow to carry on. The shit we don't want to change in ourselves to attract something different. It be a lot of shit, man. You know, and I just be noticing that. People don't want you to talk to them like an adult. They want you to talk to them like they're the wounded child that's inside of them. But that's not going to help you heal, okay? It's not. And if you sitting up, projecting onto someone, sending out negative thoughts to people because they didn't talk to you a certain way or they said something that made you uncomfortable and all this shit, I'm the wrong person to deal with. I'm telling you, I am so over it. I'm so tired of all of this shit. Every fucking thing. Okay? I'm tired of every fucking thing. It ain't one thing. I just been doing this shit too long, and all you see, you know, and I know everybody, you know, they wake up on their own time. They come into knowledge of certain things on their own time, but look, motherfuckers got to start getting with the program. Everybody that challenges you or challenges your cognitive dissonance or makes you a little bit uncomfortable or says something that stings and it ain't even directed right towards you, maybe that's something inside of you that needs to heal. And you know, and I'm tired of people being like, well, I'm so wounded, I'm about to walk around and try to control the way everybody else expresses themselves so that I don't ever have to feel uncomfortable. I'm tired of that shit too. You got people who got truths to speak. And then you got these motherfuckers around here who want you to tiptoe around their wounded ego and shit. And you can't say nothing real. And then my thing is they passive aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? They can't own up to the uncomfortable feelings that they have. And so they got to project and sit back and lurk and watch and try to see if you're going to attack them again. Well, you ain't attacking them in the first damn place. It's a lot of bullshit that needs to be called out in these so-called healing circles and shit. Because a lot of people ain't looking for healing. They looking for a villain. I'm telling you. I'm a lot of motherfuckers villains that ain't even met me a day in their fucking life. I'm telling you, this social media shit don't count as knowing me. You gotta stay away from that shit. You gotta stay away from people like that. Because all they're gonna do is sit up and you don't even and harbor negative energy towards you because you made them uncomfortable, because you ain't a mini version of them, or because you ain't in agreement with everything. Like, it's just some bullshit. All right, but let's get into the cards. I had to say it. I had to say it. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it. Because at some point, enough is enough. You go to people and you're like, oh, I need to be healed. Then motherfuckers try to assist you in healing, and next thing you know, they're trying to paint you as a villain or some type of shit. Motherfuckers want you to be their problem and their solution. Well, you got to pick a struggle, okay? If you meet a motherfucker and you got problems, you can't all of a sudden try to make that person the cause of the problems you met them with. If you come into people's life and you're already dealing with shit that you ain't faced head on, they can't, that person who life you walked in on can't now be the problem too. All right, let's see here. And if you mad at me, you gonna have to stay mad. I ain't clearing shit up. Okay? I'm not apologizing for shit. Like, I'm telling you. Because y'all, not y'all, gang, but you know what I mean, like to hurt people who trying to help you. You like to project onto people who ain't did shit to you, and you give these snake motherfuckers 1,011 chances to keep getting over on you. You don't stand up to the people you need to stand up to, but you want to project onto people who trying to be kind and hold space for you, or people who just letting you be. It's a lot of misplaced anger going around because a lot of people are afraid of the people who are actually oppressing them. Whether they want to admit it or not, they afraid of the people who are truly oppressing them. So they want to take it out on the kind-hearted people. They want to take it out on the people who only mind their own fucking business. You try to stay out the way and mind your own fucking business, then guess what happened? They got a problem with you staying out the way. They got a problem when you show up and a problem when you stay out the way. These motherfuckers just are problems within themselves. Telling you. All right. Overall energy is the high priestess in the upright position. So maybe intuitively, maybe you just picking up on a lot of bullshit that's been going on, or your gifts are just heightened, you know what I'm saying? But you're tapped in at this time, all right? Bottom of the deck here is the Hierophant in reverse. And I feel like you are tapped in to the point where you seeing through the charlatans and the fakes. You can see through it. Anybody who, and you're going to come to find that this spiritual shit ain't even what you really think it is. It's not no script to it. It's not one size fits all. You're going to be seeing through a lot of this fake shit that people are trying to mask as spirituality. Right now, people are trying to mask victimhood as spirituality. All right, let's see here. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position here with the Seven of Wands in the upright position. Some things are about to turn in your favor. And you're going to have to really be in this space of like protecting your peace, protecting your resources, protecting the things that are being given to you from the universe at this time. A lot of you guys have put in a lot of spiritual work. You've done a lot of work. You're working on yourself. It's like a constant project. And you're about to see this come into fruition. But Spirit is like, you're going to have to be protective of this. Because, you know, you're going to get to this pinnacle in your life where things are finally working out for you. And, you know, on this Seven of Wands, there's people poking up at this person. So, you know, you might rise above certain things, and it's still going to be a crab in a barrel syndrome around you. It happens. And you're going to find people trying to pry with the Seven of Wands energy. They're going to be trying to pry into, like, why you got favor. Why something is working for you. It's none of their business why something is working for you. Okay? Bottom of the deck here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like you ending this harsh cycle in your life. Some of the people who have put you through harsh cycles, it's like they are relentless. They're going to still keep trying to poke at you even when they see the favor on your life. It's like, how is this person still maneuvering when I'm poking at them? You know what I'm saying? This could just be projection. Let's clarify this. Hey, Kate. What is this? Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, please. Judgment in the upright position. Major arcana here. Yeah. You trying to stay sane, okay? And I'm telling you, it's judgment coming on anybody that's like trying to put you in this space in your life where you got to defend yourself against them, whether this be accusations, whether this be projections. You know, people are going to have to answer for that. Yeah. The judgment for you is this Wheel of Fortune. That's why Spirit is like, okay, I'm about to give you this Wheel of Fortune. Protect it now. Stop allowing people to come into your life and try to put you through some rigorous whatever it is with the Seven of Wands, okay? Because somebody gets off on like you maybe explaining yourself. Somebody likes to be in a position to judge others. You know what I'm saying? Even when they shit ain't tightened up. Whatever is coming in, you got the Major Arcana, the Empress here. Whatever this judgment is going to see you being more abundant. Okay? It's long overdue. Because somebody has been in this position with their back against the wall for a long time. It's like somebody just been in this position to where they always constantly trying to defend themselves or back people up, get people out their business, get people up out their energy, they face. Like, it's a wrap for all of that. Yeah. Something's changing here. You have the Major Arcana, the Hangman after Tarot, Nine of Wands. I feel like your perception has definitely changed. Some of you guys could have been trusting people that you should have been protecting yourself from. There's just a shift in your perspective when it comes to like who you trust and who you are like standing next to or who you are allowing to stand next to you. Some of you are going to realize that certain people aren't your assignment anymore. You're going to have to walk away from that. Some of you are realizing you're not somebody else's assignment. Some of you guys are going to be in this position to where you are even like looking at why you are even connected to certain people. You see how on this Nine of Wands, he looking at this guy like, yeah, we both a little wounded. But like, why are we connected other than that? Like, with the Hangman energy, it's like it has to be something more. It can't just be a connection based on the wounds. Because what happens when the wounds heal? Because the wounds will heal. Then what's the connection after that? Let's see. See, Two of Swords. Somebody like, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm telling you, that shit happens. The wounds eventually heal. You're able to move past certain traumas. You're able to move past certain pains. What happens with the people that you connected to based on these wounds? He got a wound on his arm. He got a wound on his head. What happens after that? Somebody is like, I don't know. Somebody does not know how to deal with someone outside of pain. But somebody's wounds are healing. And as they heal, certain parts of you are revealed. You know, like, so I had burned my finger right when I was cooking the other day. And then as it started to heal, like the part of the skin that got hurt when I got burned, it just started to fall off, and then this new pink new skin started to come through like nothing ever happened. And it's like, so that happens to us during the healing process. You start to heal certain things, and it's not so much like it never happened, but you get to be refreshed. So what happens after that? You're not covering it anymore, nursing it anymore. But you may still have somebody next to you who is not ready to let go of their wounds, even if they have healed. They still got a bandage over something that's been healed. Somebody's going to have to figure out what they're going to do. And I know y'all like, well, healing is not linear. I know that. But there's certain parts of you that you do heal. And in the process of healing that comes some type of shedding, is what I'm trying to get at. If you're only connected through someone through some type of pain or sadness, that's about to change. And it's going to show you where these connections in your life truly stand. If you was in a bad relationship and so was somebody else, and y'all always was able to just get together and talk about the bad relationship, then you get out of that bad relationship, or they do, whatever, and then you get into a better one. It's nothing to talk about anymore. So then you go to lunch or you go sit down with this person, and they just want to keep talking about the bad relationship they haven't left. And then they ask you what's going on in yours. You're like, oh, well, I left that person. You know, I'm in a healthier relationship. Or I've left that person and I'm single right now, but I'm mentally stronger, I'm healthier, I'm happier. Like, it's gonna, if you're dealing with an energy where nobody is allowed to evolve from the pain, it's gonna be awkward silences, it's gonna be awkward pauses. With the high priestess coming out here in the upright, you're gonna intuitively pick up on, like, damn, maybe this shit is severed. Okay? What is this? Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's severed. You see how he's cutting these ropes from around her? The ties that bind you are being severed at this time. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Due to some type of work that you've been doing, building yourself back up. The conversations are going to be different. And it's not coming from a place of haughtiness or you thinking you better than somebody. It's just some shit becomes outdated once you're no longer in that space anymore. And with the Two of Swords, you can't feel guilty or you can't try to, like, pretend to still be wounded so that you don't leave a connection or you don't lose a connection. Because you have the Two of Swords in reverse coming out. So it's like a total shift in mindset. Where you once didn't know what to do, now the choice is going to be very clear. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Four of Swords. So some of you guys are going to find yourself having more peace around you too. I feel like somebody is going to come into a much needed time of rest. All right. Especially with this Nine of Wands out here. Somebody is going to come into a time of, like, much needed rest. Let's see. I just heard let me sleep on it. So somebody may have a decision to make, or somebody may want you to make some type of decision, and you could be like, let me sleep on it, which is basically like just, giving yourself some time before you make a firm decision on something. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords, somebody may want you to, like, make a decision on something that you don't necessarily have all the information on. And with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you may not know how it's going to work out because you don't have all the information. So it's like with the Four of Swords, it's like somebody needs to allow you some time to think about something, to get your thoughts together before you can make a decision. Or with the Page of Cups here, give them some good news or something. It's like you need some time to gather your thoughts, before you go into something. This is too with the Page of Swords in reverse. This is not a time where you allow someone who doesn't have the knowledge or the experience with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse force you to make a decision on something that they may not even know how to do. With the Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is like somebody could be inexperienced in something, right? And maybe you already know how to do it. You do have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright here, the Empress. Okay, maybe you already know how to do something. Somebody doesn't know what they're doing. They don't have any direction. Do not allow anyone like this to rush you to make a decision, to rush you to do something. Because if it were left up to them with the Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it would all fall apart. All right, let's see here. What is this Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords energy? Please. King of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Total opposite energy here. So, okay. Let's talk about the two Four of Swords. You could be somebody who takes time to think through something. You're not quick to make a decision on anything. You're not impulsive. But you could be, I almost said up against, so you could be either up against someone or you could be um or you could be dealing with someone who is restless. And that's very difficult because if you're in a state of peace of mind and you have this King of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse person around you whose mind is restless and they don't have any structure, this is the type of person who will impede on your, peace of mind because they need external things to give them peace of mind. If you notice on this Four of Swords, it's just one person here, resting, recuperating, getting their thoughts together. But on this Four of Swords, it's two people. Somebody lazy as fuck though too. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody real lazy. And then on this Four of Swords, she got somebody bringing her some flowers while this bitch laying down. Somebody lazy as fuck. And it's like, with the King of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, this person could have money or they could have a job or they could, whatever. But they're lazy in a different way. They're mentally lazy. Like maybe they don't want to have to think for themselves. They don't want to have to think for themselves. They don't want to have to get up and do nothing. This is somebody that like wastes people's time, wastes people's energy because their mind is restless. And you can't, when you are like in some type of Zen energy, you can't be around people whose minds are erratic because they won't allow you to have any peace. You won't be able to have no peace around them because they tend, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, they could tend to be very selfish. So it's like, oh, you being quiet, that means you got a problem with me. Oh, you not trying to solve my problem, that means you got a problem with me. Like the King of Pentacles in reverse is very self-centered and like just greedy and selfish. It's like everything is about them. Like they're not grounded. So therefore you can't be grounded around them because they're going to think like somehow your silence with the Four of Swords or your rest and recuperation, your healing, somehow that's offensive to this King of Pentacles in reverse. Court card energy. It's like somebody is so restless because they can't figure out why you have peace of mind here. That's another thing that's making this person antsy. What is this? Seven of Cups in reverse. It's because like you can see through the illusion. So like when you're not like trapped into like when you're in the world but not of it, like you're not affected by everything the way everyone else is. Because you can see through the illusion. Hence the high priestess and the upright at the top of your reading. It's like you can see through the illusion. So when people are like restless and frantic and they worried about this and worried about that and panicking about this and stressed about this, it's like you're not with the Four of Swords here. Somebody kind of wants to see if like you're gonna break character. Be careful of that type of energy, because this is somebody who will like put you in a compromising position. The King of Pentacles in reverse is very shady, and they tend to like try to like do things shady to like ruin someone's reputation. Hey, Jamila. Or they tend to do something to like fuck up somebody's money. The King of Pentacles in reverse type energy, very ungrounded, very selfish. And with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords in reverse, yeah, I don't really like that. What is this? Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's like where other people see are panicking or in competition or just like wilding out, you all the way over here. You have some external energies who don't understand how you're not phased by everything. Right now, a part of social media culture, just one part, because there's many parts, is being outraged by everything. It's always having an opinion about everything. It's always having some stance on something. It's always having something to either complain about or be on a soapbox about. But somebody doesn't give a fuck about any of that with the Four of Swords. Like somebody is able to like block all of that out and just like have mental peace. All right, let's see. All right. And if somebody is not like that with the Seven of Cups in reverse, they're gonna become like that. Because I'm telling you right now. Like you ever watch the news? It's just the same shit on repeat 24/7, but just put in different ways, different contexts. You ever been like at your family house, or like I remember I used to go to people's house to do braids. Like I used to go to people's house to like do individuals or shit like that. And it would be some people who just like to watch the news all day. And it seemed like the same story gets talked about like 20 times on one newscast, and then news at 7 come on. It's the same thing. It just newscast after newscast. And it's like it's getting people like all up in arms about shit. That and then that's when that serenity prayer shit kind of clicked to me, because it's like, why sit up and get riled up over shit you don't have control over changing? If you can't control it or change it, like, but social media is making people feel like they need to be upset about something, or they need to be on a soapbox about something. They need to always have an opinion about something, and that's not protecting your peace. That is not protecting your peace. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Now, I'm not saying because you have to stand for something or you'll fall for everything. I'm not saying that because I feel like with the emperor coming out here, there are certain causes that you do have to stand 10 toes down for. You know what I'm saying? So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's just there's some little petty things that you can't allow to disrupt your peace of mind. You can't carry things from social media into your daily life like that. And I feel like the way things are going, it's like people are doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with this emperor energy, it's just time to really be in control of what you allow to be in your mind. A lot of people have ruined their lives. They've ruined the lives of other people all over just social media stupid shit. And I just be thinking like, how are you so consumed by these things like that? All right, let's see here. What's this emperor? Oh, bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is really about to boss up in their life. I'm telling you, somebody who's been on hard times with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, somebody is really about to have a change. Somebody has really been like, it ain't really been easy for them financially. All right? You have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. I'm telling you, you go from the 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the Ace. There's some type of saving grace that's coming in terms of your finances right now. And with the Emperor energy, I feel like it's because you didn't just kind of like let shit happen to you. Somebody too has like an energy with the Emperor that they should not work for anyone. And I know that's hard in the economy we're in and the world we're in, but somebody just has that energy where they should just be their own boss. Somebody's trying to figure out a way with the Emperor and the upright 5 of Pentacles in reverse, like how can they be their own boss, in control of their finances, and not have to go through like a broke stage doing it. You find a way. With the Emperor, you're going to find a way. Major Arcana, the Temperance coming out in the upright position. Yeah, you're going to find a way to balance that out. Don't worry. Take it to spirit. You know? And everybody that's a member, I want to talk to you guys about something on the members only channel, okay? Cause Spirit put it on my heart. So we gonna have to get that together like ASAP. Hopefully if I'm not too tired when we hang up, we'll go over to the members only and we'll just, dive in there. But shit, I gotta eat after this. So I don't know. I ain't no guarantees. But yeah, we gotta get together and talk about some things. Okay, let's see here. There's something balancing out. The Temperance talks about that balance, that patience, that peace. So just know when it comes to your finances, things are balancing out, okay? I don't know why Spirit just said money angel, angel with wings. That's what they said. Now, I thought all angels had wings, so I don't know, but they said money angel, angel with wings. So that may resonate for somebody. Let's see here. All right. Yep. Yep. Ten of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, it's just time to leave behind any extracurricular bullshit. I'm telling you. You're gonna have to turn your back on other people's problems. Y'all already know the Ten of Wands is other people's shit. You're gonna have to turn your back on it. And I told y'all a long time ago, you got to be careful because sometimes people will come to you with all their drama, their problems. They'll dump it in your lap, Ten of Wands. And then now they looking at you like you the problem. I'm telling you, it be so weird how that shit happened. But those are the people who are not looking for healing, but they're looking for a villain. I'm telling you. Pick your fucks wisely, okay? But the Eight of Cups shows me you walking away from things. And you know, for me, the Eight of Cups reminds me of like the eighth house. I feel like you're walking away from hidden things. Like things that have been hidden from other people. You know, like maybe you're walking away from problems people didn't even know you had with the Ten of Wands. Maybe you're finally being able to walk away from a heaviness that nobody even knew you were dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like you're walking away from a lot of heavy shit. What is this? Seven of Wands after tarot, yeah. You walking away through some stuff you had to, somebody literally had to fight their way up out of some shit. Remember earlier you had the Seven of Wands in the Rider-Waite? And I was saying, like you was just trying to stay sane and people was poking up at you, whatever, whatever. But now you got the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Not only do you stand your ground, but it's like you had to fight your way up out of some shit. I feel like too, a lot of people could have came in your life and dumped their shit on you, and you had to fight your way up out of other people's shit too. And with the moon here and the Eight of Cups, it's like you had hidden grief, hidden enemies, hidden shit. It's like you were fighting stuff that you possibly couldn't even see with the physical eye, as well as you trying to pull yourself up out of this Ten of Wands energy and fighting off all the people who wanted to keep you there. Sometimes people like you being burdened with the Ten of Wands. Get the fuck away from people who feel like they only love you if you carrying some type of burden for them. They only like you when you weighed down by them. Or when you weighed down by their expectations of you. The Ten of Wands sometimes for me, it feels like expectations. And with the Eight of Cups, it's like you could have had some emotions for this energy. Like you could have cared. Emotions don't always got to be a relationship. Like you could have cared about people who you just can't carry like that anymore. You can't be in that space of burden with them or for them. You could have also been dealing with people who had enemies who you were close to, or who people perceived you to be close to, or whatever like that, and their enemies became your enemies unbeknownst to you, with the moon here in the 8 of Cups. It's like you're walking away from shit that you didn't even know that was taking place behind you. But it has something to do with somebody else. What is this? Can you show me, please? Yeah, moon in reverse. So it's all coming to the surface. It's like people could have been challenging you, or you've had to defend yourself from people's drama. Like, I really feel like, though, it's like you didn't even know you were being implemented into something. Like, somebody with the 10 of Swords could have had a 10 of Wands, could have had some drama going on, and they just kind of like threw your name in it, or threw you in it in some way you didn't even know. You probably still don't know. But it's like, this is what's been hidden with the moon energy. Like, you've been fighting your way out of something you didn't even know that you were like a what they call that word? I don't know right now. I'm just seeing somebody like fighting their way out of something, and the 2 moons here that they didn't even know they were a part of. Not scapegoat, Lily cat. It's another word. Damn. Not implicated, Kate. It's another word that you would call somebody when they're like a part of something. I can't really. I think it starts with a C. I don't really know. It'll come to me. All right, let's move forward. Maybe accomplice. It's something like that, but it's something different. I can't really I don't know, gang. Let's see here. Accomplice sounds good, but it's something else. I can't think of it right now. Okay. Spirit, what's this 10 of Wands, please? What is this outside burden? Can you show me?
You'll need to turn on location services for that.
Girl, you better stay out my motherfucking business.
I can't tell your location because of your settings.
Yeah, I know. You ain't supposed to. Fucking see? Lord in heaven. Exactly. You already know how I feel about that. Snitch ass. Somebody is snitch. But whoever the snitch is, they don't got enough information. What is this? 10 of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. So somebody is always on some type of emotional roller coaster, and that's the burden they bring to your life. Okay? Or this could have been the burden that they were in your life. I don't know how it resonates for you. But yeah. Somebody is like an emotional burden, okay? Somebody is emotionally draining. You feel dehydrated around this person. You feel heavy. You feel like you are obligated to be sad around this person. Death in reverse. This is an energy that's not willing to change and evolve past this. Somebody is an emotional burden, bottom line. And they don't want to change that. They don't see anything wrong with that. You know, this is not a good energy for somebody who's in the Four of Swords here. Remember we talked about, in the High Priestess. Hold on. Remember we talked about being in the Four of Swords and just, cultivating that peace of mind, that rest and recuperation. If you're this type of person who finds like peace in solitude or quiet or something like that, you're not going to be able to be around somebody. Can't be around you, okay? Like with the King of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands, it's like if somebody is emotionally burdened, they need you to be that too. It's like, no, don't have peace of mind if I'm emotionally burdened. I need you to be out of body like me. With the Death in reverse, somebody doesn't know like how to let anything rest. You know what I'm saying? And it's due to some type of emotional roller coaster they keep themselves and others on. With the Four of Swords, like I'm seeing somebody who is just like chilling. They're like calm or something, or they just got like peace of mind, or they're just not saying anything. And then here comes this King of Cups in reverse, somebody who's just like all over the place with their emotions, and they're just a mess. They're bringing the Ten of Wands with that. And they're like, okay, I'm showing up with all this heavy emotion and it's unstable. I'm not going to change this because there's some type of comfort someone finds in this. But they need you to be that too. They need you to be in that too. And with the High Priestess, they don't even have to be around you to be doing this. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Like somebody could be like remotely projecting these types of emotions onto you. But these are two cards of silence here with the Four of Swords and the High Priestess. So there could be some like somebody could be trying to like telepathically connect their emotions to you. Like, I hope collective knows I'm feeling like this about them. Let me send this energy. Let me think of them this way. Like somebody is intentionally, with the Ten of Wands, Death in reverse, someone is intentionally projecting this emotion to you. Now, it could be because they want you to like either like pick up the phone and call them, message them. Like somebody is doing this telepathically so that it can like present itself in the physical. Let's see here. Somebody is like, okay, they're not reaching out to me physically or whatever. I'm just gonna think of them a certain way until they do. Like somebody is really trying to play the mind game with a High Priestess. I'm gonna let you know right now with the High Priestess and the Four of Swords here. you're gonna be extremely burdened. If if you think that like mentally you can like project into like a high priestess's mind, they have had years of solitude, years of spiritual and mental training enough to not allow you to do that. Now, with the high priestess and the four of swords, of course, intuitively, it's being picked up on. But with the eight of cups, it's not being carried. It's not being kept. Okay? The high priestess is not going to enmesh with you in any kind of way. You guys are not going to share emotions, especially with the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. You know, they're they're not going to share in toxic emotion with you. With the High Priestess and the Four of Swords, it's like they don't give a fuck, okay? Because mentally and spiritually, they have to be grounded in that way. They have to protect the psyche, okay? The swords is the mind. The high priestess is the spiritual mind, the Akashic records, the, access to the unseen. In its upright position, this is very aware. So you might even be, not even might, okay? You will be able to pick up on this King of Cups in reverse energy. Anybody who has any type of toxic, misplaced emotion with the Ten of Wands for you, you've already felt it. You already know it's there. So you can't play that kind of mind game with the High Priestess. You can't. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. It's not gonna turn out well. It's not. You gonna end up with your feelings hurt. I'm telling you, with the Nine of Cups in reverse. And it's so funny because as I'm saying this, my spirit guys be saying a lot of shit. I'm gonna just let y'all know my spirit guys be saying a lot of shit that I don't fucking say to y'all. Okay, because some of it ain't for me to tell y'all, and some of it they they talk more shit than me. But if you think that you can emotionally manipulate a high priestess, you're gonna be sad because to have access to the Akashic records is to know how to turn off emotions at some point. Okay? Because you can't emotionally enmesh in every fucking thing. You can't emotionalize every fucking thing. You cannot. You will fucking drown. And if you don't drown physically, you're going to drown in the bottom of a bottle. You're going to drown in the bottom of these toxic emotions. King of Cups in reverse is extremely toxic emotions. With the Death in reverse, that's the Death in reverse. The Death card in the Major Arcana represents Scorpio. That's a water sign. And the King of Cups represents Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm only saying that because we're talking about water here. And the Nine of Cups is water too. If someone is overindulging in these toxic emotions and some type of fixed hate or whatever it is for someone, they're going to drown in that. Like that's going to be what consumes them. With the Ten of Wands, that's what's going to break the dam. That's what's just going to, like, pressure bust pipes, right? So somebody keeps holding all these fiery water, okay? That's what's gonna be the thing that breaks them. So if you're trying to like mentally if the enemy is trying to mentally encroach on you, try to make you feel their pain or their whatever, you're going to pick up on it, but it's just going to be blocked immediately. They still not going to be satisfied with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, I projected my emotions onto them. Oh, I made them feel away. It's still not, they're still not going to be satisfied. No matter how much someone projects onto you or tries to mentally or emotionally connect to you or telepathically deliver you messages, they're still never going to be happy. They're wasting water. What is this? Hangman in reverse. Yeah, because see, remember we talked about earlier your perception of things changing? You're not stuck. Now you may feel stuck, but you're not stuck. You just been weighed down with the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. You just been weighed down by the emotions of others that the water can create an illusion, okay? Seven of Cups. You just been weighed down by the illusions of other people's emotional projections, and somehow you felt like you were stuck, but they were stuck, and they somehow projected that onto you. You're not stuck with the Hangman in reverse. You know, one of the subtlest ways to, and I say subtle because I'm going to say swap destinies, but I'm going to say it's the one of the subtlest ways to do that is like, say you in high vibe, right? You ain't even got everything you want. You don't got the, say you don't got the relationship you want, you don't got the amount of money you want, you ain't in the neighborhood you want to be in, but you're in this space of acceptance. Okay? You like, I don't care about any of that. I'm grateful for where I am now. I'm present. You could be cleaning up, cooking, got your music going, happy, just grateful in a space of appreciation. Then here comes this King of Cups in reverse. Somebody who is emotionally burdened. They come into your space, hangman in the upright, where you're finally feeling free at. You're on this day where you feel free this day. Maybe you didn't feel free on Monday, but you feel free on Thursday. So you want to indulge in Thursday. You present. You like, yeah, earlier this week shit was hard, but today, oh, I'm good today. And you indulging in that goodness of the day. And here comes this King of Cups in reverse. And their Ten of Wands ass. And they're overly feeling some shit that you don't need to feel. It's not your responsibility. You're being present. You got to stay away from shit like that too. That's why Spirit said with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands, protecting your peace, protecting your happiness, the appreciation you have. Sometimes you got to even protect your appreciation for shit. Yeah, I got a car. It ain't the best car, but it get me A through Z, right? You can have somebody who just unhappy with their transportation situation, being hateful or emotional or whatever these motherfuckers be feeling about you being in appreciation of whatever you got. And it don't even be a lot. You have to realize that there are people who will be envious of your struggle. As crazy as it sounds, people will be envious of your struggle. Eight of Cups and how you moving through that struggle. And people who like that are ungrateful. Because 9 times out of 10, they got something they supposed to be happy and grateful for. I'm telling you, your perception of everything is changing. And you have to allow that. What's this hangman in reverse, please? Oh, and like I was about to say before the enemy tried to distract me. And here come this motherfucker with the King of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands. And they'll come around you while you in your moment of appreciation and being grateful. And they'll sit and sulk while you in appreciation. Now, three things can happen here. One, you can choose to enmesh and turn your music off. Stop cooking your food. Sit down and be in this toxic, topsy-turvy emotion with this person. Take on all their pain. Force yourself mentally and emotionally to feel that, even though your spirits have brought you to be in a space of appreciation that day. Two, you can try to pull them into your joy, which is the Ten of Wands. That's fucking exhausting. Because the King of Cups in reverse has already made their mind up. They're going to be in this emotional rut. So with the Ten of Wands, you're taking on too much emotional burden trying to bring this type of person into your peace. And the third thing with the Hangman in reverse is you just tell them they got to go. Or you don't allow them space. And you have to stay on your vibe. You have to be true to your vibe going forward. Maybe that's going to make you look like you don't care. But you can hold space for people, Ten of Wands, without enmeshing. My bad. So yeah, it's like you can hold space for people to feel whatever they feeling, but you don't have to enmesh, because that Ten of Wands, you'll be feeling sad about some shit that ain't even yours with this Ten of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. All right, what's this Hangman, please? Ten of Cups. Hangman in reverse being clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is somebody being like, nah, I choose peace. I choose happiness. This is what you're going to have to start choosing. With the Hangman in reverse, a huge change in perception. Spirit about to show somebody like what they should be grateful for. I'm telling you. Because there's also somebody with that King of Cups in reverse and that Ten of Wands that ain't grateful for nothing. Like, Spirit about to show somebody exactly what they should be grateful for. With this Nine of Cups in reverse. Because I feel like there could be somebody who is always like looking at what they don't have or who they don't have or something like that. Spirit is about to make it very plain to somebody exactly what they should be focusing on and exactly what they should be grateful for. We all sometimes have circumstances in our life that are not ideal, but we also too have things that we should be like, man, I'm so glad I have this. So somebody's perception of happiness is going to change too. With the Ten of Cups, what is this? Justice, yeah. Yeah. Somebody about to realize they don't even need their lick back. With the Ten of Cups and the Justice, and maybe it's not even realizing you don't need your lick back. It's like getting your lick back without even trying with the Hangman in reverse. But somebody choosing to be present in the good things, and this is and I'm telling you straight up, every day ain't a good day sometimes. I know every day is a good day above ground. I know that. Respectfully. But sometimes it be hard. Days be hard. You know what I'm saying? Just being on some real shit. But there's some justice coming in for somebody here. And somebody's just learning how to balance out the good and the bad days. You know what I'm saying? I feel like too, somebody needs to stop being so fucking judgmental. I really feel like that. If somebody stopped being so judgmental, they'll be so much more happier. If somebody stopped trying to like play God and weigh people's heart against a feather 24/7, like somebody too is like always in this judge role. Like every time they meet somebody, they try to find a way to judge them, or somebody's just always on this judgmental shit, and that's why they not happy. Or somebody is always in some like state of comparison, and that's why they not happy too. Somebody already not happy, and that makes them judge everything and everybody even worse. Like somebody is not where they want to be, either spiritually, financially, or romantically. Okay? And so it makes them judge everybody really harshly. Somebody feels like they're above reproach, they're above judgment, they're above even constructive criticism. But somebody is always trying to like be the scales against other people when they got shit that they need to clean up. But they're not gonna take that advice. They'll take offense before they take advice. Yep. Somebody's like an extremely harsh judge when it comes to others. But they feel like everybody's supposed to just kind of like bow down to them and give them passes when they're on the wrong. Somebody also is like, no, I'm never wrong. So everybody does need to bow to me. Somebody has a problem with like changing their perception of like how they're judging others, and somebody just actually just feels like they've never been wrong ever. Possibly because people have chose peace over arguing with this person, or with the Four Swords and the High Priestess, like people just kind of like intuitively know like, okay, this person gonna have a day where they realize they're wrong, but I'm not the person to bring them that day. Like, I don't know, somebody is gonna have a moment, and this ain't even no come to Jesus moment, this is a come to self moment, where they're gonna have to realize they have been wrong. But somebody is not gonna allow themselves to see that. What is this? But, bottom of the deck here, Tower in reverse. Somebody is about to have justice because they've been wrongly targeted. I heard wrongfully targeted. Thank you. I heard with the Tower in reverse. Somebody has dealt with a lot of like unnecessary upheavals in their life. I say unnecessary here Because with the justice in the upright, the 10 of cups, it's like all somebody was just trying to do was be happy, have some type of peace in their life, and there was some external energy just constantly trying to bring a tower moment to someone. Somebody has suffered a lot of tower moments due to other people's perception of them. Somebody could have like suffered from like spirit says like racism or something like that, or just targeted for like just being true to themselves with the justice and the 10 of cups. Not Herman, Hangman in reverse. Somebody has been like dealt a lot of tower moments due to like other people's lack of discrimination too. Thank you, HP3. Discrimination to other people's lack of like knowledge of self or some shit like that. But what's crazy is some of this kind of discrimination came from your own people. Some of this like misjudgment and shit came from some of your own people, like, or people who came from the same place as you. Like this is like a motherfucker from the hood who came from nothing, trying to oppress somebody else in the same position as them. Like it's like somebody that look like you trying to oppress you because it makes them feel superior in some kind of way. With the tower in reverse, you're not going to have to experience that in that same magnitude anymore with the justice. Yeah. You have the 8 of Wands, you being moved. Okay? I don't have a timeline, but spirit is like, we moving you. Spirit is moving you somewhere. Away from heartless people. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Or spirit is also removing you out of the lives of people who try to punish you with their feelings. Okay? The way people can punish you with their feelings is like, maybe with the 10 of Cups and the Justice, right? They see things working out for you. They see you finally getting some pep in your step, some joy. They'll try to and we already have the King of Cups in reverse. Now the Queen of Cups in reverse. They'll try to punish you with their emotions, like not say kind things to you, not show kind gesture to you. Like somebody has a problem with like trying to punish people because of the way they feel inside. Spirit is moving you away from that. Yeah, withholding love or withholding like grace, withholding compassion, withholding like a simple kind word. You know what I'm saying? With the Page of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. This is the type of person that will talk bad about you before they check on you. Okay? We see the Queen of Cups in the tarot as somebody who could be like, you know, in this upright position, someone emotionally available, nurturing, caring, or whatever. But in its reverse position, this is someone who's emotionally unevolved. And if you go through a hard time in your life with the Tower in reverse energy, this is the type of person that will sit back on the sidelines and talk bad about you for the situation you in before even seeing if you okay. This is the type of person who needs you to console them through your pain. If your tower moment takes you away from them, they need you to console them even though you need the consoling. This is like how the King of Cups is an emotional roller coaster in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse is an emotionally selfish individual. They don't know how to empathize. They don't know how to put themselves in your shoes. So if something happens to you with the tower and the Eight of Cups, you have to walk away, you have to move forward in some kind of fashion, and you're not emotionally like available or whatever, it doesn't matter. This is someone who is talking bad about you instead of seeing if you okay. Now with the Page of Wands, we know the pages are messages. In this aspect, this is someone who could even have your phone number. They can have your direct line or whatever. But they will talk bad about you before they check on you because their feelings are hurt because whatever you're going through with the Eight of Cups, and then the candle popped at that moment. So this is true. Whatever you're going through at the moment, you are not able to be a light for anyone else. And so due to this is going to hurt their feelings. Their feelings is always hurt. We have to clarify this. Their feelings are always hurt. 99% of the time their feelings are already hurt. So don't think that you are doing anything to them. Their feelings are always hurt. But like we talked about earlier, they're always looking for another villain. So this is someone who could, because the Queen of Cups is has intuition, but they're so unstable. They choose when to follow it and when not to. They can intuitively feel like, oh, well, maybe they're going through something, but then this Page of Wands energy kicks in. That's the little shadow aspect of their ego, and they like, oh, well, fuck that. So then they'll just talk bad about you, gossip about you, instead of like being like, hey, are you okay? And the way they justify that is being like, well, it hurt my feelings that you didn't tell me that you was going through, like, and then you'll find yourself consoling them when you're the one who's in the tower. You're the one who's dealt with the loss. You're the one who's dealt with things falling apart and you having to rebuild. All right? And you will rebuild. Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. You're going to rebuild. And guess what's going to happen? You already know what's going to happen. Yeah. You're going to rebuild. And then guess what? Six of Swords in the upright position. You're going to move on. You're going to move even further away from all of this shit. I'm telling you, Spirit is moving you. Spirit is moving you. All right? You've been in this, it's been too much water. You've been in this crab in a barrel syndrome with others for far too long. Spirit is going to like pick you up. Okay, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like a house, right? I'm seeing like a house being picked up and then set somewhere else. Like Spirit's about to move somebody somewhere else. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Ten of Wands in reverse. Somewhere where it's not all this bullshit, this unnecessary burden, these unnecessary projections. Seven of Cups. All this emotional confusion. People trying to enmesh you in their emotions. People bleeding on you and you ain't even the one that cut them. Spirit is removing you from this. Spirit is also removing somebody from the illusion of quantity. Somebody got some type of issue with quantity. Spirit about to show somebody that less is more. What do we have, please? Yeah. 9 of Wands. Spirit about to show somebody that less is more and show you why you had to get through this illusion on your own. It's about to dawn on somebody like why they so strong. It's about to dawn on somebody like why they are this wounded warrior. For somebody, it's not gonna make no sense though. Somebody still is like struggling with the 9 of cups. It's not the 9 of cups. Excuse me. The 7 of cups and the 9 of wands. Somebody is still like struggling with the thought of like why they had to be burdened. Like why they had to struggle so much. That's something that somebody is like having a hard time moving on from. They're going to move on from it. But it's going to be one of those forever things that kind of like linger in the back of somebody's mind. Like, damn, why did I know I moved on. I know, but why? Why was I the one that had to struggle? Somebody is also too like, okay, I'm chosen, but why I gotta struggle if I'm chosen? And I gotta watch all these demons and these evil ass people get everything they want. Like somebody is like trying to mentally process that shit. Don't think about it too hard, baby. I mean, think about it, but don't let it shake your faith. This 9 of wands guy is looking at the 7 of cups and looking at the 6 of swords, and they just like, somebody just want a way out of the illusion. Somebody just want a way out of the confusion. Hold on, y'all. Let me go blow my nose real quick. All right, I'm back. It's been so windy out here this week. My seasonal allergies have been kicking up because of the wind, but I ain't got no cold or no shit like that. All right. Yeah. So somebody's just kind of like also too. You see how this 9 of wands guy looking at the 7 of cups? He's just looking like, why has everything been such a mess? You know what I'm saying? In order for me to move forward. And somebody's like, how can I get out of this mess? Like, you're going to get out of it. All right? You're going to get out of it. It's been windy there too, AV? Yeah, it's been windy here this week. All right, let's see. Some of you guys really need to protect yourself at this time. You have the Magician in reverse here. Major Arcana. With the Knight of Swords. It's like somebody is like determined to keep spiritually attacking somebody. All right. Now, for some of you, this is a spirit that has followed somebody's bloodline for a long ass time, okay? With the Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Pentacles definitely talks about the bloodline, um, the generations and things like that. But somebody is like obsessed with like spiritually attacking someone, okay? They definitely want to make it hard for somebody to get ahead financially. Spirit, can you show me this, please? I refuse. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Damn. Yo, some of you guys need to really be grateful. Okay? Hold up, this is supposed to go right here. Because somebody is attacking you on the west, but you moving towards the east. It's like somebody keeps showing up to where you once were. Somebody is sending attacks to a space you are no longer in. I'm telling you the truth. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords in the upright position. It's like somebody is so steady on their path, so steady on their journey. Like the enemy just keeps showing up like a day and a dollar short. Their negative manifestations, their tendency to try to manipulate situations in your life, they just keep coming up short. The Knight of Swords back is to the Knight of Pentacles and vice versa. It's like somebody just keep trying to like be ahead of you, but for some reason they so impulsive and reckless they keep being behind you. With the Magician in reverse, if somebody is like trying to mimic your energy signature, copy you, if you are an artist or a creator in some type of fashion here, it's like they can't do something until you do it first. So if someone's trying to like mimic your energy signature or take credit for something or try to call themselves being on the same lane as you or in the same whatever as you, it's like they can't do something until you do it first with the Knight of Pentacles. This isn't to say don't protect your creations or whatever it is you're doing. But, there could be an energy of that going on there too. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're going to reach your harvest. You are. The fruits of your labor are about to pay off. And thank you, Spirit, because I had asked Spirit if I was meant to tell y'all this, to put it on my heart tonight. Some of you guys, and this ain't got shit to do with the cars that's out here right now, but Some of you guys are loners by default. Some of you guys are very like social beings, very outgoing, very loving, very like fun to be around, cool to be around. Um, but you've had to be loners by like force, by like default, because there's an energy of like every time you show a certain vulnerability to someone, or you welcome people in, you make them feel comfortable, you present yourself as like some type of safe space. It's like it people try to override it, overindulge it with the Knight of Swords here, Magician in reverse. It's like some of you don't even want to be a loner, for real, for real. You want to be around people that there's not. With the High Priestess at the top of your reading, it's like you want to be around people who your intuition is not pinging and going off like a fucking alarm when you're around them. You know, you want to, and I don't even feel like this is on like no shallow, overzealous type shit. It's like you you get around certain people and you get a preview of the type of problem they're gonna be in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so then you're like, damn, back to being a loner again. Some of you are not loners by choice because you're very lovable, you're very loving. You know what I'm saying? But you get to this point here with the High Priestess in the upright position, like I said, where you can't play the game. You know what I mean? You can't. And in your next life, you're going to figure out why all of this is happening. Right now, in this lifetime, you're figuring out why you are being who you are now. In your next lifetime, in another dimension, you're going to figure out why you had to learn these lessons now. It's like, you know, some of you guys just have a very, 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 and yes, I'm being dramatic, you have a very, 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 very low tolerance for bullshit. And the bullshit may not even be the type of bullshit other people think is bullshit. To you, it's like a deeper thing. It's a deeper knowing. It's a deeper feeling. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna think that you full of shit because you are not worried about the mundane 24/7 or appearances, shallow things. And they're gonna think you crazy because you feel the unseen. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's something deeper there that makes your tolerance level extremely low. Like you've been through so much with the Tower in reverse here, and with the Eight of Wands in the upright here, that the first sign of any bullshit or any reoccurring Tower moments that come. Now this is intuitive nudges though. See, that's the thing. Intuition only makes sense sometimes in hindsight. But spirit about to show your ass nah. Alright? And you've learned that with the justice. You know? You're not giving people two chances to fuck you over with the Tower in reverse. The Eight of Wands is that movement, getting the fuck out the way. Soon as somebody show you, and I'm not talking about, oh, somebody said I'm about to call you back in 30 minutes after I take a shower, and they actually call you back an hour and 30 minutes later because they took a shower, they talked to their family, they ate, they, got themselves. I'm not talking about that because some people be crashing out over stupid shit like that. I'm talking about real shit. Tower is a major arcana. I'm talking about big shit. Shit that can alter your life. Somebody not calling you back in 30 minutes and calling you back in an hour is not about to alter your life like that. We talking about real shit. And that's why I be saying, that's why I be going so hard, because I feel like people allow the dumbest shit to fuck up the trajectory of their life, or they allow the dumbest shit to try to make them affect the trajectory of other people's life. Like, when you are dealing in high priestess energy, you know what's a battle. You know what's an offense. You know the real shit. You're not easily triggered by all this petty ass shit. And that's what it is right now. All right, let's see, because I didn't already went on a fucking tangent. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles in an upright position. You didn't come out of these tower moments for nothing. And you're not about to come out of these tower moments without anything as well. Eight of Wands in the upright position with the Nine of Pentacles. You coming out of all of this shit. The rubble, the debris. You coming out of it whole with the 9. You've completed a lot of crazy cycles in your life. This is true. Ace of Swords in the upright position with the Eight of Wands. It's fucked up that people don't even believe in you, but they want you to pour into them. Ain't that some fucked up shit? I don't believe in you, but bitch, you better keep pouring into me. Fuck that. The Nine of Pentacles is seeing you standing in your autonomy, pouring into yourself, watering your own garden. You can't pour into nobody else's garden no more. You got the Emperor for the second time tonight in the upright position. Fuck that. Stop allowing people to abuse you because they are hurting or lacking in some area. Some of y'all hide your good news. Some of y'all hide yourself, hide your beauty, hide your abundant energy because you're around motherfuckers who are toxic, bro. I don't even know how to word this shit anymore. I'm tired of it. Get the fuck from around people. If you can't be happy for people, don't be around people. Why is that so hard to grasp? If you can't encourage anyone, if you don't want to add to their existence, if you want to play some passive aggressive role, get the fuck away from people who are trying with the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor to make something of themselves. Get away from people who think you making something of yourself is fucking corny. That shows you right then and there what they think about their own destiny. I'm telling you, with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor, you are bossing up in your life. You may think you down and out right now, but with the Tower in reverse, that shit about to end. You ain't gonna be down and out no more. With the Ace of fucking Swords, you ain't about to be down and out no more. I'm telling you, stop fucking with people who are half-assing it in their own life and in your life. But see, with this Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor, you good. You like, okay, you could be here if you want, and you don't have to be here if you don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the Nine of Pentacles ain't chasing nobody. Let's see here. We about to be out of here. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. Get the fuck away from energies that want to stay stuck. Some people only want to stay stuck because it's comfortable. But they ain't even really comfortable with the Nine of Swords. They just used to stupid shit. I want you to run a test. If you active on social media, I want you to run. I was about to say 7, and then Spirit said, well, some people can't go that long. But I'm going to say 7. Run 7 days where you only talk about, you pick one day, one thing a week for 7 days, something positive to post on your social media. See how much interaction that shit get, bro. See how much. Even if it's just encouraging someone or encouraging yourself. Sometimes you could be posting something encouraging to yourself and other people gonna feel like it's for them. Just like you could be posting something you going through that ain't savory and other motherfuckers gonna think you talking about them and you not. Take 7 days to post something positive. Every fucking day for 7 days. This ain't saying you gotta be on there spiritually bypassing and shit like that all day. But take 7 days to post something positive. Not telling your business, because that's not what that is. See how much interaction that get. Then take 3 days after that 7 days, right? And post complaints. Post some shit you mad about. Post some shit that you feel like a motherfucker done played you. And see how much. And I want you to calculate. I want you to calculate the interaction you get on both ends. You gonna see the mindset of the motherfuckers around you. And then you also gonna see with the Nine of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse, why they in that mindset. Now you already know I ain't for no loving light 24/7. I'm a realist. I know shit be hard because we talk about the hard shit on here all the time. But talk about some good shit. See how many motherfuckers interact, actually comment back, say some shit. Then post some fucking negative ass shit. Some shit people would consider negative. Or some shit you would consider low vibrational. Or complaining. Or something that everybody who mad can chime in on. And see how much interaction you get with that. That's going to be something telling for you. It's going to be eye-opening on your healing journey. I'm telling you, that shit helped me one time. And y'all know, for y'all who been fucking with me for the past 9 years, you know I'm always trying to uplift y'all, tell y'all the truth. You know, maybe I'll make a corny joke, make you laugh and shit like that, but if I post some shit that's real and inspiring to help us heal, to bring a laugh, don't nobody want to hear that shit, bro. They don't want, they now sometimes complaints and shit like that be real, but you can't be in that energy 24/7 and then call yourself manifesting something great in your life. Post some progress in your life. Post something that you want to grow. And see how much interaction and shit that get. Not much, but you post something you mad about, you depressed about. Not even, and 9 times out of 10, not even something you mourning about. Because that's a totally different game. I'm going to tap on that real quick and then we're going to tap out. You know how many motherfuckers follow me on or watch my lives and shit that have access to me offline? If I post some shit like, yo, when I told you guys my dad didn't have that much time to live, it's motherfuckers that know me offline or know of me or have access to me offline. They ain't gonna say shit to me, but they watching everything. You gotta understand that monitoring spirits, these motherfuckers only want to hear you talk about some shit that's destroying you. They're not gonna show up to support you in those spaces, but they want to show up to hear it. They want to see the strong one be broken down. They want to see the person that's on their trajectory to getting their life together. They want to see you broken down. With the Six of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in the upright, they want to see you stuck in mental conflict. They don't want to see you pull yourself out of that. You got a lot of people with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. They want to see you abandon yourself to show up for them. The minute you start feeling your own shit, they out of here. They don't want you to feel your own shit. That's too much like right. That's too close to you getting better. Motherfuckers are monitoring spirits, bro. I'm telling you. They want to see you in the Nine of Swords. I fucking hate the Nine of Swords in the upright. They want to see you in the Nine of Swords because they know if you stay in this state of mental conflict, anxiety, worry, fear, stress, doubt, you ain't gonna get ahead with the Six of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you. These are the types of people who will promote you doing something toxic, but you try to do the right thing. They're not going to support that. They're not going to support that. They're going to support the shit that holds you back with the Six of Swords in reverse. The shit that keeps you in mental conflict. Nine of Swords that keeps you in anxiety, that keeps you in fear. They're going to promote that shit. You got to get away from those energies. I'm telling you. What is this? Page of Pentacles in an upright position. Yeah. Sooner you get away from these types of energies, the sooner you about to start getting better news in your life. Look at your life. You ever took time out from talking to a motherfucker? And all of a sudden, just random little tiny opportunities start happening. Whether it just be you having better days. I'm telling you. Some of you guys are about to start getting better news. You got to get away from these energies and these people who just want to see you stuck in pain so that they know you're not better than them. Since when did healing make you better than any motherfucking body? We all healing from different pains, different traumas, different wounds. But see, social media done made healing a trend. That shit ain't never been a trend. It's been a way of life. Motherfuckers is healing generational curses. That means curses that have been passed down from generation to generation. You get a better grasp of it when it's said like that. Motherfuckers then turn healing into a competition, into something trending and shit. That's why nobody ain't really doing the work. They just looking for whoever make them feel comfortable about the bullshit. Motherfuckers is fucking selfish, bro. Don't come in my fucking chat, not even fucking speak to me, and start telling me to tell you some shit. Book a fucking reading with me. Don't talk at me. I don't like people talking at me. I don't like that shit. Don't fucking talk at me. Speak to me. Like, don't I be playing it cool and my moderators be, I don't like that shit. Don't come in my chat talking about tell me this. I ain't telling you shit. The fuck, man? But anyway, I told you at the top of the reading I was over. I was fed up with a lot of shit. And don't fucking put me on no pedestal. Don't have no rose-colored glasses when you looking at me. Motherfucker, I be feeling the same shit y'all be feeling. Tired of some shit. Or just tired. Want to get some rest. Want to not have nobody fucking talking stupid shit to me. Like, don't come in my chat with that. I'm not no fucking machine that you fucking throw questions in and answers come out. The fuck? Anyway, what's this page of pentacles, please? The Ten of Swords and the Sun. Wow. I'm telling you, there's an ending coming where you were lacking, where you were playing it small. That shit is over with the Sun. Spirit is like, you better shine. You better shine. Stop letting people talk to you or treat you like you small. You see how on this page of pentacles, he's giving this little pentacle to this smaller person? Whole time you the sun. People trying to sun you and you the sun the whole time. You've had people in your life who have refused. Hey, Shamika. Who have refused to see your light. Even though it's fucking blinding them. You got motherfuckers who shady just to be around you. That speaks volumes to me. They wear shades when it's too bright outside. You got motherfuckers that be shady just around you. What is this? Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. It's like people who don't even like you just want to be around you because of your light. And you know this to be true. I'm not telling you something you don't know. And I've tweeted this. I've been posting my old tweets lately. I'm gonna post this old tweet too. Energy is the highest commodity, okay? That's why people who don't like you still be around you. The sun is what? Solar powered energy. You are the sun in this energy. That's why people who don't really care for you, who don't really fuck with you like that, who don't really support you, who don't really show up for you, they still be around you because it's an energy that you emit. What do people do in the summer? They curse the sun. Oh my God, it's too hot. But what happens in the winter? They miss the motherfucking sun and they can't wait till the summer. Get away from fair weather people. Three of Cups in reverse is fair weather people. They only want to be around you when you making them feel good. Hey, Enchantress. When you making them feel good. When your light brings them some type of shine. But as soon as your light only benefits you, what they do? Three of Cups in reverse. Now they the frenemy. Now they don't wanna fuck with you no more. Remember that video? I don't fuck with Vlad TV, but Boosie had a interview on there and he was saying like you could be friends with people. You struggling, everything cool. But as soon as you start to do better for yourself, now they don't want to ride the ferry with you no more. Now they want to ride the one behind you and point at you and talk about you. Three of Cups in reverse. Get the fuck away from fair weather people who only with you when you making them feel good or when your light is covering them. But then when your light spirit give you this timeline where your light is only for you, see who's still around then. When your light only for you, who gonna stick around then? When you gotta heal you, how people gonna react to when you gotta heal you? All right, let's move on. You get the fuck away from these fair weather people who only like you when you saying some shit that make them feel good. When you doing some shit that make them look good. Get the fuck from around them. Cause as soon as something come along that they feel like gonna make them look better than the way you make them look, they gonna dip out on your ass. Or if you are presented an opportunity here with the 8 of Wands and the upright that's only for you, they gonna clock out on your ass. 3 of Cups in reverse, you finally get ahead. They ain't gonna congratulate you. They gonna pretend like they didn't see it. They gonna pretend like they didn't know you got blitzed or some shit. They gonna pretend. Get the fuck away from people who only want to bask in your glow, but not help you when the sun go down. When it ain't all key and ha. When it's time to be serious. See who stick around then. Don't even fucking see who stick around. All right, let's see. I'm telling you. It's been so many planetary shifts. You don't even know. Gone are the days of trying to make people feel comfortable while they making you feel uncomfortable. Get the fuck from around people who are not self-aware. Self-aware people do not ever think about how their actions make other people feel. They don't ever think about like other people could be going through shit. They don't have the mental capacity to be like, damn. They don't have that. And you're going to be wasting your time and your life force energy trying to get somebody to see that. You can't make people, you can't change nobody. You could be the change that you want to see. But that don't mean it's going to change nobody. Shit. Not right then. But shit going to dawn on people later. Shit always dawn on people later. If you always been the one that's been outcast, if you always been the one that's been pushed aside, the one that's been taken as a joke, not been taken serious, this is your time to rise. This is your time to show motherfuckers it was never a joke. You was just chilling. See, people who are used to being always in survival mode or conflict mode, they don't know how to receive genuine people. They're going to take you as a joke just because you genuine. Because they ain't never really experienced that shit before. They ain't never really experienced a motherfucker who's not sitting up under them, judging them, criticizing them constantly, dragging them constantly. They ain't never been around a motherfucker that's not trying to manipulate them 24/7, gaslight them. Shit, you know, they ain't been around that before, so you can't expect them to know how to receive you. You can't do it. You drive your own fucking self crazy, and that's what they want with the 9 of Swords. They want you to drive yourself crazy, proving to them why they should receive you. When they should have enough discernment. I'm tired of everybody walking around talking about psychic this, discernment that, and they don't even know how to discern when spirit put a good person in their life. Just because they don't show up with all the bells and whistles that other motherfuckers show up with, that don't mean they not discernment. That don't mean that they're not a good person. Some people right now are looking for safe spaces to be evil in, safe spaces to be passive aggressive in. They're looking for safe spaces to be mean spirited in. You got the high priestess in the upright with the four swords. That's not gonna resonate with you. Somebody come through trying to be passive aggressive with you, instead of you fighting them and trying to prove a point, you just gonna shut it down. I'm telling you, shit is changing. All the people that thought that they could project onto you and emotionally enmesh and toxic this and play games with that and all these little weirdo games people been doing, that shit is over. Like, it's over. And you about to have some peace of mind because you didn't play the game with them. Thank you, Jose Bryant. I'm telling you, everybody played you. Be And I'm not trying to like make you feel weak. I'm telling you the truth. They was playing with you because you was so accepting, so kind, so like non-judgmental. When you are not judging people constantly, people feel like you don't have no standard. You don't have no boundary. You don't have nothing you stand for because you're not constantly preaching it to them. All the people who took advantage of that energy within you, they're all being exposed. All the people who were trying to like gas you up or like put you on a pedestal you never asked to be on so they could have some type of power over you. All of that shit is being exposed. Your whole energy has shifted. And you're going to have to take some time away from what everybody is telling you you should believe and telling you what you should do and all of these things and feel and worship. And you're going to have to take a step back from all of that. Because you're going to have to get to the core of you. And that's where you're going to find the purity. That's where you're going to find your purpose. That's where you're going to find your inner peace. And sometimes your purpose is just finding inner peace. It doesn't have to be something you're doing on some type of grand scale for millions and thousands of people. Sometimes your accomplishment is just you finding that inner peace that you probably never had either growing up or in the relationships you found yourself in, the friendships you found yourself in, the classes, the groups, whatever. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm telling you right now, as you evolve, you start to realize some shit don't even mean anything. And it was all part of the illusion to keep you in the rat race, to keep you on the fucking treadmill. All right, you guys got Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Number 20, which breaks down to the 2. It's just you in spirit. It's just you and your inner strength. It's just you and your inner power right now. You and your higher power. All right, this card says, the time of truce is over. It's time to speak your truth and be strong. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. Bitch, I told. Ooh, spirit come through. But enough is enough. Sad as it is, it's time to change this. to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much. And now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you. But do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self protection. Honor yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. I'm telling you. And remember, I started off the reading, and I hate, y'all know me, gang. I do not like starting off the reading talking shit. But I started off the reading fed up. And y'all was in the comments like, yeah, I'm fed up too. Fuck all of this shit. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to draw a line in the sand. All right? And the reason the Highland Fairy says it's sad that you have to go into battle is because there's such a pureness in you, a purity and innocence in you. You don't even like to be in that type of vibe. But it's time. Enough is enough. You've given out too many passes. You've held the benefit of the doubt for people who only created more doubt in your life. And now you got to heal from that doubt. But it is what it is. It's time to call motherfuckers to the carpet. Because I'm telling you right the fuck now, there are going to be people who doubted you, who talked bad about you, who felt like you was never going to make it. No matter what it was, they felt like you wasn't going to make it. They counted you out. Oh, you fell off. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. And Spirit is about to put you where you rightfully need to be. All right? And it's just going to be boundaries from there on out. Fuck it. It says, the time of truce is over. It's time to speak your truth and be strong. You was keeping a truce and motherfuckers wasn't even keeping a truce with you. You was keeping peace with people who was coming up against you in different formalities. Emotional, mental, physical, whatever it was. You was trying to hold a truce, but the truce is over. Call it like you see it. Call a spade a spade. And stop allowing people to feel like they are in some hierarchy where they can judge your innocence based on if you called them out on their bullshit or not. They ain't even fucking innocent. Look at her eyes. She got an innocent eye on her. Like, oh, I just want to keep the peace. Fuck that. She got a sword in her hand too, though. Don't get it twisted. The most peaceful people are peaceful because they know their power. Stop thinking that just because people are like calm and they're not always popping off and they seeking peace and balance that they don't have a warrior inside of them. Everybody has their limits. Stop letting people think that they can keep trying you or they can keep like making you be docile in some way because they're afraid of their own emotions. They're afraid of their own shit. So they want you to be afraid of it so that they don't have to face it. Fuck that. You got that sword for a reason. It's time to speak your truth and be strong. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. You got people sitting up trying to size you up, talking about your journey, because they've been sitting back being a fucking monitoring spirit. It says it's time to be brave. They not even brave enough to speak what's truly on their heart. They're not even brave enough to have a platform. They're not even brave enough to step outside. But they want to sit up and judge you by the way you speak up. Real shit, HP3. It's time to be brave. You wasn't here to keep the status quo. You aren't here to follow the social norms. You got motherfuckers around you right now that believe in the same shit you believe in, but they afraid to say it out loud because they're afraid of the persecution that comes with it. Bravery comes with persecution. Anytime you going against a certain system or a certain way things are used to being done, or you challenging someone who thinks that they can control you or others, it's gonna be resistance. Motherfuckers ain't gonna really be on board with you until people they admire are on board with you. They ain't gonna be brave until it ain't shit to be brave for no more. It says they have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature, but enough is enough. Sad as it is, it's time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much, and now you will go into battle. Yeah. Because you know why you're going to have to go into battle? Because when motherfuckers get used to just taking from you, projecting onto you, and they never had to suffer no consequences. The moment you say, oh, I can't, oh, no, that's enough, or I don't, that's when they going to pop off because they weak. But I guarantee you, if you look at these people's history, they got a long line of people behind them who ain't never gave shit to them, who ain't never compromised with them, who ain't never held space for them. And you could have been the constant. But the moment you be like, you know what, enough is enough, and you have to put yourself first, you going to see their true colors. I'm telling you. Some of y'all need to do a cord cutting. Do a cord cutting ceremony and call back all your power. Call back all your energy. You need to do that. Because too many people have taken pieces of you, misused it, misconstrued it, put delusions on it, they've tainted it. Especially for some of you, your sexual energy, you need to call that back too. Call that shit back. Because some of you are living with guilt from the people you were intimate with just because of the way they treated you afterwards. You're living with the guilt of the way someone treated you after you allowed them into the most sacred space on your body. Some of you guys need to call back your sexual power. You do. You do. You gave it to the wrong people. And when it showed back up, you denied it because it came with some type of guilt. It was tarnished. It was dirty. It was defiled in some kind of way. So you've been fighting with intimacy for a long time. Call back your sexual power. Call it back. You know? Let's see here. You know, you slept with some fucking demons, you know, and they tried to dirty you. They tried to sully you up, make you feel guilty for being beautiful, make you feel guilty for being attractive. You know, because men go through this too. I'm an unbiased healer. You know, some of y'all need to call back the power of your intimacy as well. Because the way her eyes are talking to me is telling of an innocence taken, an innocence stolen. And people don't honor that energy no more. They don't honor the sexual energy. Bottom of the spirit, come through. Bottom of the deck, number 25, which breaks down to the 7, the God number, the number of completion. This card says, Sewer Mermaid, your sensuality is beautiful. Don't tell me spirit don't be talking. I'm telling you. Before I even get into this card, I'm telling you. Some of you guys, one of the main things that have been lost from you is your sexual power. When you lay down with people who are incubus, succubus, or they have that type of spirit on them, it devours you. It devours the way you see your sensuality. Make you not even want to touch yourself. Make you not want nobody to see you in a sexual light, in a sensual light. Some of you guys have been hiding away your curves, your body, your beauty, because you have been defiled by someone who made you think that your sensuality was ugly, or that since you didn't have a certain body type you wasn't pretty or handsome, or since you didn't have, like, it's all a fucking lie. And you see that fin in the darkness, the sewer mermaid, that's a succubus spirit. Succubus spirit knows how, has the ability to um what's the word, spirit, thank you, shapeshift. Okay, the succubus spirit can shapeshift between, male and female energy, while the incubus spirit can only be in the masculine. So some of you guys have had succubus spirits in the way of friendships. Okay, and this is why I don't argue with women, and I choose not to fall out with women, because that's too much like a succubus spirit trying to be on me. That shit have pissed me the fuck off. A bitch trying to argue with me or fall out with me or be in their feelings with me about some shit. No, fuck that. All right? It's time for you to take back your power. It's time to be brave. Some of you guys could have been around people who were threatened by your beauty or threatened by your sensuality. And so therefore they tried to, like, make you feel like something about you was ugly. Whether it being backhanded comments or some backhanded compliments, all this type of bullshit. See, these sewer mermaids, they know how to play the game. They're like sirens. They're full of illusion and toxicity. Get the fuck from around them. All right? This card says, part of you that is natural and beautiful, most likely your body and appearance, has been influenced by the thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, and perhaps even dirty. So part of you has had to evolve and exist in a less than healthy way. It is time to clean up your act, not of your natural looks, but of the way you have thought about yourself. Something beautiful has been treated badly. It is now up to you to begin to reframe your ideas and thoughts, and therefore your experiences of yourself, your body, your worth, your ability to attract others, and to see yourself as worthy of love, respect, and consideration. Let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again, and rise above the rubbish and the stink of negative conditioning regarding your beautiful body and unique self. You are beautiful and very worth loving. This is the only truth that must be told at this time, Ashe. Yeah, yeah. And for some of you guys, somebody that you were physically vulnerable with, when they would get upset with you or angry with you, or when they would feel called out for something that they did against you, rightfully so, you called them out, they would possibly, like, poke at certain things about your appearance. Now, for somebody, I'm hearing You could have been very fit and trim at one time, and whenever somebody would get upset with you, they would call you fat, and then that manifested. And maybe now you're not as fit and as trim as you were then, and you may look at old pictures and be like, damn, I looked great then. What was I thinking? There's some kind of energy here where somebody has spewed toxic emotions to you with the sewer mermaid and made you really see yourself in an unfavoring light, and that wasn't even the truth. Some of you guys don't even know that, like, okay, wait, let me rephrase this. Some of you guys could be struggling, like, in a way that's very private. Okay, so like maybe you get the lineup, you get the haircut, you get the outfit, you get your hair done, you do your own hair. But there's something inside of you that's deep seated, that there's like still some type of feeling where you don't feel as beautiful as you once were, or you don't feel worthy of your own beauty. And I'm here to let you know that's the projection of the enemy onto you. That's a projection. That's not how you truly feel about yourself. And you know, it's almost as if with the fairy of the highlands, it's like you're afraid to take back your sensuality, to take back the power of your beauty, because maybe somebody in your life has kind of like shamed you for something that you were naturally born with. Your curves, your eyes, your hair. It's just something naturally beautiful about you that you could have been shamed for, or shamed like by somebody you trusted, you know? But you have to take that back. It's time to start to accentuate your beauty and your handsomeness, you know? Put on them gray sweats, baby. It's winter time. We ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, throw on them tights, throw on them leggings with them cute socks and them boots and shit. Fuck what everybody else saying. You gonna find your beauty and your comfort. Some of you guys have a very comfortable beauty about you. You don't even really have to do too much. It's time to step back into that. Your sensuality is beautiful, even though you gave those parts of yourselves and you were vulnerable with people who didn't deserve that vulnerability, whether it was platonic or romantic, or it just could come from projection, you know, from someone who never saw their own beauty in some kind of way. It's time to let all that go, baby. It's time. It's time. All right. All right, gang. That was your quick energy check in, uh, collective tarot reading. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to my moderators and my magical members of the channel. Um, yeah, we not about to do another live. Okay, so we'll talk on the members channel. Just make sure your post notifications are on, and then we'll talk over there. All right, gang. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites, my social media handles, and my email. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and